So, y'all know I talked about Ray J before. I talked about that Cameron interview where he basically admitted he does all this dramatic stuff for clout and coins, still say he gets paid for the attention. And I told you I wasn't fully buying the I'm dying story because of how unbothered he seemed talking about it. But then, child, February 14th, Valentine's Day of all days, Ray J walks out on stage in Shreveport, Louisiana with what looks like blood streaming down his face from his eyes, child. Not just a little blood, like dripping from his eyes. And he also showed us what seemed to be like a heart monitor that was taped to his chest. So he did say that his heart is functioning at about 25%. And a heart that is functioning at 25% is heart failure. And the person is not even supposed to be on stage like Ray J is. Now, fast forward to now, he passed out mid-performance on stage. He just straight up collapsed. Now, here's where it gets messy, child. So, a photographer who's working at the Shreveport show came out and said that Ray J had put fake blood underneath his eyes before going on stage. So, allegedly, this photographer had watched Ray J do it backstage, and he even claimed that he has footage of Ray J actually putting the fake blood underneath his eyes. So, he said, and I quote the vibe here, child. So, he said he loves the camera, he loves the attention, it was all theatrical, end quote. And because a lot of people are not buying this story that he is sick, he won't make it to 2027, his mama decided to go online on Facebook Live and she said that Ray J is not faking being sick. But child, like I said in my previous video, I will take this with a grain of salt because if your heart is functioning at 25%, you're supposed to be in a hospital bed hooked to machines using machines to breathe, not on stage singing, performing. That's all cat, child. Now, child, let us get into some tea. So, y'all remember the DOJ dropped over 3 million pages of documents in January as part of the Epstein Files Transparency Act, and Lacey's name surfaced in those documents. So, it came from an FBI crisis intake team from 2019. It was filed by an anonymous caller who alleged that she was drugged and she woke up in a room with Harvey Weinstein and Sean Carter at what she believed was Epstein's Florida mansion. So, that tip was unverified. It was from a hotline, the same hotline where anybody can call and say anything. Lacey was never charged, never named as a defendant or co-conspirator in any court filing. But child, Congress doesn't care about unverified. So Representative Nancy Mace put Lacey's name on a list of people the House Oversight Committee wants to bring in. So they're trying to bring him in as part of the expanding Epstein investigation. We know that Bill Clinton and his wife Hillary Clinton are, they're being investigated concerning their connections with Epstein. And there hasn't been any formal subpoenas as of the time I'm recording this, but Lacey's name is on the list and they're moving. Now, here's the part that got my attention, child. So Lacey's team has been working overtime trying to control the narrative. So they have been copyright striking videos, flagging content, and they're also small creators, child, people you wouldn't even think exist, whose content is being copyright stricken by Lacey's team. And I'm one of them, child. One of my videos has been taken down. I did a whole video exposing the bot campaign his team ran trying to make it look like Nicki Minaj was buying followers. I also talked about Cardi B in it too. So his team is trying to clean up house because he already asked Instagram to strike posts about an odd song of his called Young Girl. Now, fans of Lacey and Beyonce are saying that it's about Beyonce, but Beyonce wasn't 19 in 2006 when that song was written. So the math just ain't mathing. His team has been in full cleanup mode. You don't pay people to erase conversations if you have got nothing to hide, child. That's just facts. And as of right now, there hasn't been any charges, but Congress is knocking and his team is running. My goodness, 2026 is about to be lit. But anyway, child, let us move on to Cardi B's baby daddy. Like I said in my previous video, child, Cardi B curse is real. Now, y'all know I talked about his criminal charges, the personal search situation, the felony strangulation charges in not one but two separate videos. I ever said in my previous video that a suspension or cut was likely coming, and then boom, child. So the New England Patriots officially informed Stefon Diggs that he is being released, officially gone effective when the new NFL league year starts March 11th. Now, they're saying it's about money. His cap number was jumping from about $10.5 million to $26.5 million, and an additional $6 million would have been guaranteed if he had stayed on the roster past next week. So they cut him before that trigger hit, and I hear that the cap math is real, but child, let's not act like felony strangulation charge wasn't hanging over his head. Let's not act like that had got nothing to do with him being cut. So the Patriots were heading into a new season with a young quarterback in Drake May, who just made the Super Bowl. So you don't want that cloud over your locker room. His pretrial hearing isn't until April 1st. He also did post a goodbye on IG. So he said, "Thank you for a hell of a year. Very gracious, I'm not going to address the chaos drama. And you know what? He had a good season, 1,000 yards, a Super Bowl appearance, but the off-field stuff was just too heavy, and the NFL was like, nope, you gotta go. We're not dealing with this." The question now is, which team will pick him up? Because somebody will. And I also guess that he's in a new era because he cleared all his posts on his IG and he removed his profile picture. So I guess he's coming back with something new, because his brother Stefon Diggs, when he was dropped from his team, he had in less than 24 hours, he was picked again. Now I keep on saying that the Cardi B curse is real, because everything that she aligns herself with just ends up going down the drain. So she got into the Migos. Offset was popping before Cardi B. He got with Cardi B. Where's his career right now? Kamala Harris, where is it? Stefon Diggs, where is it? And I just talked about Jasmine Crockett yesterday in my previous video. Now, child, let me know what your thoughts are on all these topics that we have talked about. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. And I really do appreciate your support. It goes it goes a long way. That's all I'm gonna say. But that is all I have for you guys in this video. I will see you guys in my next video with more hot tea. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated. Okay? I will see you guys in my next one.